good day, lovely people. Good day, lovely people. It is Tomiko. It is Tomiko again. It is Tomiko, a social worker. I just wanted to check in. I wanted to check in and see how everyone was doing. I hope you had a good week and hope you had a good start of the weekend. Listen. I know my last video I talked about depression, and I know I said that it was okay to feel depressed, but I didn't want to leave it there. I did not want to leave it there. I didn't want to leave it there. I wanted to continue it because we're about to drive this depression up and out of here, okay? We need to drive this depression up and out of here. All right, so listen, I wanted to talk about depression and its roots. I wanted to talk about some things that might cause the depression, and then we're going to move on, see how we could feel a little bit better. Okay, so one of the roots that might cause the depression, it can be biological. It can be biological. If anyone ever been diagnosed with hypothyroid, underactive thyroid, hypo, hypothyroid. If anyone has been diagnosed with hypothyroidism, one of the symptoms of hypothyroid is depression. A little bit disclosure, no, I am not a medical doctor. However, social workers does. We do study symptoms of depression, and one of them is hypothyroid. Please have a conversation with your doctor for further information, or if you see a psychiatrist, just have a conversation with your medical provider. Okay, so that is one root of the depression. And again, when we talk about roots, we are talking about where is this depression coming from. So that's when I mean roots. Where is this coming from? Because if we know where it's coming from, sometimes we know how to manage it. We know how to manage it, right? And so if you are educating yourself, you have become better already. So just know that. And so that is one root, one thing that can stem from depression. It can be a biological symptom. It can be biological. The other can be very situational. It can be situational. You could have lost a job. That we call it environmental, but I'm just saying, for layman's terms, it can be situational. It can be a new diagnosis. A lot of things can cause a depression. But what I'm asking you is to find out where is this depression coming from? Where is it coming from? Because once we know where it's coming from, we know what channels to take. We know what channels to take. We know what strategies to take. Okay? So listen now. Depression can look different. It can look different for different people. Okay, some people, they may oversleep. Some people might not sleep at all. Some people may overeat, and some people may not eat at all, right? Some people, they may not do as much as they used to. So if they used to like going out walking every day, they may do it once a day. They may not do it at all. If they used to talk to their friends, they may not talk to their friends that much. So it's your normal things that you do. It's the normal things that you do. Has it really stopped, right? Has it really, how much has it stopped? Has it really stopped? And then if it's stopped, right? If it really stopped, then you might want to question yourself, you know, am I depressed? You know, am I depressed? Depression can look, it can change your home environment. It can change the lighting of your home. It can change how bright your home usually is. It can change how bright your home usually is. So if you used to pulling up the shade, opening up the blinds, you know, cutting the light on, and then you're not cutting the light on and it's dark and you want to walk in the dark, hopefully not, but if it's dark and you want to still walk in the dark, or you want to walk in a dim home, that might be some signs. That might be some signs of the depression. So you always want to sit there and educate yourself on your symptoms, right? Remember, we are talking about depression, but we're not really, we want to know, we're talking about roots. Where is this symptom stemming from? Where is the symptom coming from? Because if you know its roots, you know how to maneuver it. You know what strategies to take. You know how better to manage it. So we are all talking about roots, right? And so when I say roots, know your roots too. Know how strong you are. Know that the genes that has been put inside of you have gave you a willpower to fight off this mood. It has gave you the willpower to fight off this mood. I'm talking about genes when I'm talking about roots. I'm not talking about Joy Dash genes. I'm not even talking about Lee genes. I'm talking about your heritage. I'm talking about your heritage. Know your roots. Know that you are a strong individual, and you are a strong individual that can maneuver, that can move on from this symptom. So important to know your roots. Know your ability, your roots. Know your ability that you can and you will. Remember that you can say that to yourself. I can and I will, right? Same as that. Feelings are different from I am. When no one's taking ownership of this move, we are not taking ownership. Depression is not us. It is just a feeling, and it is a temporary feeling that can and will, improve, okay? It is a temporary feeling, but before we can improve it, we have to know its roots. Know your roots, know where it's stemming from, and know your roots, your ability, what's in your genes that you carry, your ability to move on from this depression. So I'm talking about roots, where it's stemming from, and I'm talking about roots, the genes that is inside of you, that your ability to move on. Two different type of roots, but know your roots. Know your roots to drive it up on out of here. The third that I want you to think about, I want you really to keep in mind how long has you been feeling this way. I need you to either check off on a calendar, write it in a book, make a mental note of it, write it somewhere on your phone, check it off. How long have I been feeling this way? Have it been 3 days? Have it been 2 weeks? Have it been a year? I want consistent. Have you been feeling this way consistently? And then when did it change? Day so-and-so. Day 15, it changed. Day 15, I've gotten better. And what have you done for it to get better? Have you spoken to someone? Have you had to take medications? I don't know. But I know one thing we need to find out, and I need you to sit there. I need you to keep track on the things that you have done and gotten it better. So when they want to come and visit you again, you say, hey, I got this. I've done A, B, and C. I took a walk. I took a jog. I called a friend. I did a self-pep talk. Sometimes we have to do a self-pep talk. Sometimes we got to pep talk ourselves. Sometimes we need to just pull up that shade, open up them blinds, change the bed sheets, take a nice hot shower. We need to do things ourselves. This is what I'm talking about when I say take care of yourself. Self-care is so important. I'm big on self-care, y'all. I'm big on self-care. But that is important. But know your roots. We are talking about depression, but we are talking about the root of it. It's your willpower to move on. Know that you can and know that you will. Know your roots, where it's coming from, and know your roots, your willpower. All right. I think I said enough on roots and roots. Listen, it was good talking to you. It was good talking to you. It was good talking to you. It was good talking to you, and we will talk again. But before I go, don't forget to take care of yourself, and don't forget to take care of each other. Bye for now. We'll talk soon.